Hey, 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 Pisces. Welcome, welcome. Deja Lu Psychic Medium here. What I like to do is read the energy of what it is that you could potentially be going through. I don't set a date on these. I just feel like it's going to get you whenever it gets you, you know. And because I always say that what you're experiencing is what comes back to you. But even if it is right now that I'm recording this, that you watch it right whenever I put it out, it just fits, okay? So I will be working through not only what it is that you're going through, but how I can help you overcome. We discussed the shadow side of things and all of that, okay? So hang with me for a little bit. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you hear. Comment, all that fun stuff. I'm just throwing it out there before I forget. It's all part of this content creation stuff. Okay, so Pisces. I want to start today with the energy of what I was feeling as far as my affirmations. And I do like symbol reading when I first wake up. I pull some type of a charm, and then I read into the spiritual meaning of that. And then I feel the energy of what is going on around me. And then I do daily affirmations and stuff like that. Okay, guys. So I feel like it all fits here. So I want to kind of share that with you before I forget, or before I move in on this reading. So I got the hanger today. And, yes, it's just a hanger, but it's meant for organization. So if there's something around you that needs organized, organize it. It'll help your life feel better. I understand how it can feel when things pile up around you. It feels overwhelming. You don't enjoy the space as much. And being organized and helps you be more detailed, you know. So be in that energy. Know that I would really like for you to reserve your energy as well, though. So, organizing things, yes, it helps, but if it's starting to, all the details are starting to weigh you down, then divvy it out to someone else, okay? Uh, then I got that. So, you could have clothing on hangers that don't fit you, right? Like they're too small, but they fit that hanger. And so, I spiraled into like, are you wearing a uniform that doesn't necessarily fit you? Are you doing something that and being somewhere that you don't belong? And then I started thinking about how, let's be real. I don't really talk about politics. I don't really participate in politics or like politics, but it's going on all around me. It's chaotic and crazy, and it's everywhere on everything. And so, like, let's be real, it's very overwhelming, and a lot there's is being exposed right now. There's lies being told, brought out. There's truths being told. And the whole thing of that is, I feel this, energy of like being important to tell yourself, these are some affirmations that I come up with, but disconnecting from that is going to help a lot, guys, okay? But I got that I don't want to continue life like this type feeling, or I don't want to be in this world with it like this, right? With all the chaos. Maybe I don't want to bring another child into this world, or I would have never brought the child into this world, right? So, um, then for the affirmations that I got was, I trust what I sense beneath the surface. I am not distracted by appearances. If something feels off, I honor the known. I release the illusion. I call in clarity. I stand in truth. My intuition sees what my eyes cannot. So this could be directly related to, to go to your life, right? So even if it's not all of the chaos that's in the world, maybe there's stuff that's going on around you that is going to be exposed. Some truths coming out. This, or is there someone being a charlatan in your life, pretending to be something that they're not, that I'm like exposing for you? Ugh. Sorry, guys. Uh, not comfortable. Okay, let's start with the tarot now and see, like, what is it that you guys are going through? There's depression, there's pain, emotional pain, feeling things on a deeper level than you probably ever have, which is hard. I feel like there is a struggle of being able to dream, regardless if it's lack of, not being able to sleep, or if like the daydreams have went away because things have shifted for you in ways that you never expected. But like, how do I even dream anymore? Because I can't do it. Like maybe there's a missing person, or the energy's not there. But I, as far as like, okay, so this is so weird. I'm sorry, guys. When I drove my kids to work today, the sky was bright blue. I wish I would have took a picture. And the clouds, there were only just random few clouds, little clouds. They were dark gray. But the sun was shining bright. So, like, to me, it has a hidden perspective. And that to be mindful that just because it looks like there may be a storm coming doesn't mean there is. And to be mindful that even though things aren't what you want them to be, there is a shift coming here that is going to be good news coming your way. I don't know that you feel like it's good news, but it is good news, right? It may not look like what you want it to be, but the universe is over here screaming, this is exactly what it is that you need. So, I mean, communication is coming, or is happening. There's some talk. Four of Pentacles. Ooh. I mean, this is wealth, control, but this is also like being possessive, lack of security. So, like, not this. I mean, you might be stable, but you don't really have, you're not secure. But also, this may be the energy that's going on around you, Is someone controlling you like that? Yeah, see, I have 10 of Cups. So this is family conflict or breakup. This is disunity, arguments, dissatisfaction. But I was just over here going, hey, you got some good news coming. But there's going to be a fight about it. Maybe someone is going to, now, God forbid, but this is like someone passing some stuff down to you potentially. This could be um, like someone giving you something that was unexpected or something coming up, and like you don't want it on those terms, right? You didn't want to have to lose or fight with so and so in order to get all of this stuff, right? So it's all the stuff that you're getting is great, but you didn't like how you got it. That's the energy, right? And I got Three of Swords in reverse. So loss, sorrow, reconcilable, apologize. But this is grief feeling. But also, that's again, this is one of those cards like I'm explaining in the energy of. It might be grief, but grief is such a wide word, right? It's not just grief of someone dying, it's someone being removed from your life. It's something not being like, even if someone loses an arm, they could be in grief in that. You know what I mean? So, like, yes, it's a hard thing, but like, you got to have optimism about it, right? And see that no, that's a terrible saying for this. I take it back. I was going to say the grass is greener on the other side, but which may be the case, but understand that there are people who end up in wheelchairs that end up going to the Olympics, right? So just try to fit that in your life, however it is. And if you're in a breakup, it could be, reconcilable, right? Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a coworker, right? If there's a disconnection and you're wanting it to happen, that potential is there, but we're going to go much deeper into this, okay? So this is your feelings. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where this card come from. I didn't even see it till now. Wheel of Fortune. So this is meant to happen. This is fate. This is bigger, like this is out of your control. So just go with it. I know it might feel like it sucks, but it feels like it's going to be like way better than it was than you ever imagined. So the intuition card here in reverse, this is about, what is it that you need to be aware of here? Yeah, absolutely. Intuition. This is something you don't see coming. You're unaware of it. But trust your gut, okay? Because your gut is communicating. The universe is communicating. But you're refusing to accept it, right? But you're feeling, wow. So I have the sacral chakra card in reverse. I don't want, because this is orange, it's about passion, wants, and stuff like that. So you start a sentence with I don't want. Triumphant success, which is when we were speaking of earlier that you could be receiving some stuff, but you're resisting it. The feeling is I don't want this. This isn't fulfilling, right? And I got the crown chakra card in reverse, which is I don't know. And then the win or lose card. And now look at this. Are you serious? This is two different decks. That's double confirmation here, right? It's a feeling. It's a... You don't realize that you do want this. You should want this. And that's really a hard message to give for some reason. But there's more to the story, okay? There's things that you have not seen or accepted, maybe about yourself, and maybe this is about someone else, right? You fit it. This is a big collective, so but it's a deep message. You can fit it however you need right now. But pay attention to your feelings. I know that that's hard because I definitely have a rush of them. But also, I feel as though there's some disconnection to those around you, like you're not fitting in, or you feel completely different than they do, you know, or maybe you like different things than they like. So let's look at the shadow here, because this is a crazy feeling and it's all feeling validated. I can't wait till it actually like, aha, Leanne, this is what you're talking about. So the shadow, I ask what the shadow of this situation is. Excuse me. And I got them both in reverse, but I don't want to read them that way for some reason. Excuse me. Um, hmm. Sorry, guys. I got guardian and nature. So this could be Leo that could be affecting you, possibly Aries. This could be energy as well as far as time frame. I'm seeing these trees stand out at me, so this could be like the tree of life. You know, we're all intertwined. What is that? As above, so below. And the guardian, this is someone that you don't feel like you have a guide or protection. You know, this is the shadow. This is what's like going on that we don't want to look at. Okay. And so to me, they were both in reverse. So this is, you know, you not seeing it or understanding. Nature is really important, y'all. So if you haven't found your connection in nature, I would highly recommend that you consider where nature can play a role in your life and how important that it can be. And I think that disconnecting yourself from, you know, all the electricity and the all of this, whatever this is, like the phone and the everything, the chaos of your regular world, trying something different and going out into nature some way. um so it's like the feeling that you can't do it because you don't want to do it alone, but um find ways that you can and make it simpler, or hire a guide. You know what I mean? You can go to places where there are people that will guide you. And, you know, also figure out what it like. And this could be disconnected from source, right? Who is it that you worship? Who is it that you put on a pedestal? Who is it that you look up to? You know, is that what this problem is? Is that your mentor or your leader, however you want to look at it? Like, are they not, if are they cutting you off and you don't know how to go forward without them? Like, they did everything for you. So, like, what is this? That's like, oh, that's like when my first husband passed away, that feeling of, whew, I don't know how to do it. And like, it was so scary and unknown and all the twists and turns that I went through. But the important thing is I'm over here now and my life is bigger and better than I ever knew it before. For some reason, you're meant to hear that message. Okay, and so then I ask what it is that you need to know, and I got community calls, and you're brilliant. So, like, put yourself out there and, you know, trust your intuition, follow your gut, because you are going to be guided to your highest destiny, right? You just have to be open to what this is that God is pointing you in the direction of. Like, look, I can't, like, I gave you a neon sign here, and you didn't realize that I am, guiding you here. Like, you went through all of this, and for some reason, this really lights your fire, but you're resisting it. Like, if I give you a magic wand, are you going to say no, that you can't have that? Because this is what I was always told life is supposed to be. So I can't take that magic wand. I can't do magic, even though I know it's going to get me where I need to go. Like, I can't do that. Does that make sense? This is totally the energy that I'm feeling. So the block is like, what is happening? And I have envy. So this is you needing to be put out in front of people. I know you don't want to be seen, right? I know that feeling more than anything in the world. Like, I have had to go through this. So I totally understand the fear, but the best advice I could ever give you is to do it. You're here to be seen. You specifically. Yes. I'm talking if you're here watching me, I'm talking to you. You are meant to be seen. If this is somebody considering doing a content creation type situation, you could do it faceless, right? Just do it. Take the action. There, if you feel like this is your only choice, like, if I can't physically go and do anything else, but I could record things that are going on in my life in order and post it and get paid for it, right? This is but I don't know how to do it because I don't know how to work this phone, or I don't know how to do that, right? Like, there's a disconnect. But in reality, I'm here to tell you I am not good with electronics. I Every little step of this thing journey has been difficult and interesting for me. And I have come so far, and I'm so proud of me. So you should be proud of you too. And there's a reason that this is coming out here, like, for real. See your beauty. But envy, this is coming from other people looking at you going like, oh my gosh, look at all of you have done. And like, I know that it's been hard, but I look at all that you have now. But you're over here like, well, you didn't see the darkness. I didn't want to have to go through that in order to get to this. It was hard. You may have lost your favorite person, or, you know, uh, not known a different life, so you don't know how to move forward with what you have. But take one day at a time, okay? Let's talk about, man, that got deep. I feel it deep in here. Pisces, like, what? Sorry for be taking so long. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. Sounds like you needed to talk. You needed to visit. That's okay. I'm here for it. Uh, then I am, what is blocking you? And I have desires in reverse and self-love. These cards are so beautiful. I love them. Please don't report me. And then desires in reverse. But look how pretty it is. Can you see? They're like got their wings out here. And the path, that's like your path to enlightenment, is what you desire. What can you talk about for hours? Even if it's not positive, if it is negative, if you need to talk about it to whoever it is that you feel guided to talk to about it. Just talk about it. Sometimes it's just putting it out and exposing your truth, no one else's, yours. And taking care of yourself. Like, this could be health struggles, right? Like, oh, I am dealing with some major life things, health things that is hard for a lot of people to overcome, but I overcame this. And so you could share with others. Even if you don't know how you did it, it's still talking about and putting it out there that it's even possible. When somebody has told you, like, or essentially, that's never happened before, but you're doing it right now, like, you should be in the limelight. You should know how special you are. So maybe this is even the community pulling you forward to be like, look at you. You are a miracle. Maybe you should write a book. But be taking care of you in ways that you have never done before. Things have to be different. This is getting to the point in life where you're like, there's got to be more out there than what I have seen. And you starting to go on every little part of your life, like, what is bothering me right now? And you got to go through and you got to consider everything that is bothering you and just start doing something about them, one thing at a time. Because I'm here to tell you, I am like almost, I would say almost 4 years in on this journey, 5 years, something. I don't know exactly, because I'm realizing that I was like, before my rock bottom, I was learning things I didn't even realize I was learning. So I would say my big awakening, I think, started happening when my first husband, or my second husband, had cancer. But regardless of that, see, that's something coming forward. He is in remission. He is past that. Like, they told him that he has a high risk of getting cancer within 5 years, and he's got past that. Right? So if someone's telling you something's not possible, it's possible, right? It might not look like it is, but it is. So this reading, oh my God, I never imagined for it to come out like this. Like, what am I even going to title this? I'm kind of excited, proud of me. You should be proud of you. Like, look how far you have come. So my overall, I hope that you have picked up stuff that I was saying, because I sure don't remember all of it, but that's what happens in the channel. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for this pain that you had to go through, but we don't have to keep torturing ourselves to prove how bad it hurt. We can let that go now. We can move forward. Our life is over here. It happened. You've accomplished. But now it's time for you to figure out where else this journey is taking you, and you initiate it by what turns you on. Right? What turns you on? What makes you feel good? And how can you put that out to the world? Because you're a special one, my friend. Anyways, guys, like, comment below. Tell me I'm crazy. Whatever it is you need to tell me. But, like, come join me. Follow me. Let's talk more about this. Give me, a share, whatever this is that content creators talk about, okay? All right, guys. Book an appointment if you want to. If you want to talk one on one, let's go more in depth, because I tell you what, it goes a lot deeper whenever we can actually be personal about whatever this situation that this fits in. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Bye for now.